Good morning, everybody. It's Kathy Weiss. I'm coming to you live from my reading room on a pretty darn beautiful Thursday morning in April. It's not even 8 o'clock in the morning yet, so I know that there may not be many of you able to join me live, but I'm doing this message right now because I feel really super clear, usually first thing in the mornings, and more able to provide you with a more accurately channeled bonus message for you. And that's what we've got coming here this morning, is a bonus message that is all about what would feel good right now. And this message is part 4, I guess I'm going to call it, of a series of bonus messages that have come through in the last couple of weeks, starting back on April 4th. With a universal card draw that was all about being more playful and lighthearted. And then I'm just checking my notes. On April 6th, we went into self-care versus self-indulgence. And then yesterday on April 18th, these are all 2018, on April 18th, we talked about cheat versus treat. And so that leads us to today, which is what would feel good right now. So before I dive into today's message, if you're meeting me for the first time or just getting to know me, I'm a highly sensitive intuitive. That means that I can read and feel subtle body energies coming off of your physical body, as well as energy out in the universe. Some people are going to call it from spirit guides or channeled messages or universal information. Abraham Hicks would call it source energy. So everybody has different words for this subtle energy, and we're all capable of listening to and acting from that place that is aligned with that energy. But some people just are more skilled in picking up on it easily, and some people it takes more practice. We could so get into that on another video if you're interested, because I'm feeling really urged to get into today's message, which is what would feel good right now. And there's a little bit of a backstory that I'm feeling compelled to tell you. I woke up this morning feeling great. Woke up at 5:30, like literally singing around the house. It's an awesome day. Today is so great. I love my dog, and just all these wonderful, joyful expressions of goofiness around the house that, like, now I'm embarrassed that I just told you guys about what I was doing this morning. And my thought was, I'm just going to post that on Facebook this morning. I feel great today. What about you? And then I was like, not everybody's feeling great today. And as a matter of fact, like a week and a half ago, there is no way I was going to post how I was feeling, because I was feeling really sad and really scared, like sobbing scared. And I even went to do this guided meditation that leads you into a good feeling place. And the moment I started it, it was just like, and it was just, I was not feeling great. But this is what's important about this message. When you don't feel great, when I didn't feel great a week and a half ago, it's like everything stops until you feel great again. I mean, like everything. The world is not going to fall apart if you stop what you're doing to tend to yourself until you feel good again. So for me, a week and a half ago, I knew it wasn't the right time to make adjustments to my website, even though they're desperately needed. I knew it wasn't the right time to balance my checkbook and take care of the accounting that I was 3 months behind on. It wasn't a great time to do a live video. It wasn't a great time to do any of the business aspects of life. And so what I did do was message my husband and say, I need to go to the hot tubs. So Tuesday morning, 8 a.m., we were at the hot tubs because it was an opportunity to slow down, to get everything off my chest that had been on my chest, because it had been a weighty time for about 12 months. It doesn't matter the backstory, but for about 12 months, I was really carrying a lot of life weight in a very graceful, very calm, very assertive, positive way. And that phase had come to an end, and it was like all of a sudden, all that stuff I had been carrying needed to come off so that I could feel good again. So we went to the hot tubs Tuesday morning, and just breathing the fresh air because they're outdoors, and the minerals that are naturally in the water, and just feeling warm and relaxed. It was like, oh, I'm already starting to feel better. And then because my husband is wise and knows me, he's like, now we need to go out to lunch. And so we got cleaned up and we headed out to the ocean and had fish and chips. So there's like sun and salt air. And, like I kind of outed myself yesterday, potatoes are my jam. So having some French fries and just having that chance to bond and reconnect with my husband, it was like, oh my God, I feel so much better. And then I was able to go right back into my normal work week, and things picked right up. People were contacting me for sessions, and like money was coming in again, and everything just felt really good. And so first of all, the first part of this bonus message is when you've gone, like I call it like going off the rails. When you go off the rails, as soon as you can, I get it sometimes you're in the middle of something that can't stop, but as soon as you can, you need to stop and start to do things that feel good until you feel good. And the second thing is that on a day-to-day basis in this message is that you want to focus on doing things that feel good. And that goes back to self-care versus self-indulgence, because not everything that feels good is self-indulgent. For example, car maintenance. It may not feel good to, or let me rephrase that. Doing it might feel like self-discipline, like, oh, I've got to spend the money and the time getting my car maintained. But that feels really good because it means your car is safe and ready to be on the road, and the likelihood of it breaking down and needing more time and more costly repairs is dramatically lessened. And so you can look at something that requires self-discipline as something that also can feel really, really good. Like cleaning the house can feel really good because a clean home or a clean environment means that you're able to, number one, the studies have shown, be more productive. And you're also able to relax and feel more at peace and calm and safe in an environment that's clean. So cleaning the home can feel so good. Desk time for me is what I call it when I need to like do emails or write newsletters or things like that. When my desk is a mess, I'm so distracted by that. So taking the time to clean my desk feels really good because then I can be productive and get those desk time activities done. And then desk time activity feels really, really good because I'm getting things done and I'm reaching out to people who want to hear from me. And things like that. So please don't hear this message today as an all about Kathy show, but rather that I'm using my own examples of how I came from off the rails, and there's no way I was posting that crap on Facebook, to feeling really great. And it is some of that self-discipline plus self-indulgence. So like last Tuesday, hot tub, fish and chips, sunshine, ocean air, total self-indulgence because I needed to feel good. The rest of the days have been self-discipline, and I feel really good. So like not drinking alcohol means that I sleep better, and when I sleep better, I dream better, and when I dream better, I wake up, boom, today, I feel so good. So as you're listening to this message, I know that there are some of you that are like, nothing feels good. It's nice for you. And as a matter of fact, a little bit of rude hand gestures right now. F you, lady. Like, yeah, it's nice that you got a good night's sleep, but you don't know the half of it. And I don't feel good. And I'm stuck. And there's nothing that I can do. And I hear that so loud and clear. And that's why you might need a light worker or a healer in your life. Because sometimes our human mind just prevents us from hearing these messages that are coming through. And we need human support to help us. And so if that is you, if you're like, man, that sounds really great, but it's just not happening, message me right down here. Make a comment or private message me, and maybe we set you up with a healing session or an intuitive reading to help you hear what's trying to come through for you, to help you start feeling good again. Because it's possible, but sometimes it's just like not happening. So as today's message wraps up, what I'm hearing is like, let's take those steps backwards one more time. And if you haven't seen the other videos, please take a moment to go watch them. They're all relatively short. And the reason why they came in 4 parts is because different people are going to resonate to different pieces of the messages at different times. So, what would feel good right now? And again, sometimes that's self-indulgence if you've gone off the rails and you need to refocus. And sometimes that's self-discipline because, doing all of your self-care activities is what's going to help you feel good. And so then we go back to cheat versus treat, because again, that's mostly self-discipline with a little bit of self-indulgence, a treat, something that feels really good and really happy. And so that is all self-care versus self-indulgence. And then before that, we had the universal card draw, which was about bringing more lightheartedness and playfulness into your life. So if you can't find anything that feels good, watch a kitten video or funny baby videos, or get on your bike and go for a really long bike ride, or grab a hula hoop and just spin in circles, or put on your favorite like super cheesy song that you kind of don't want anybody else to know you actually love, and put that song on and just like dance yourself into a place that feels good. And again, if you're doing all of these things and none of them are working, or you're trying the things that used to make you feel good and now they aren't, that's a reason to reach out for support. So again, hit me up, comment, private message me, and let's get you feeling good so that you're in alignment. And any day now, you're going to wake up and so want to post on Facebook, I feel great today. How about you? So the universe wants you to know so much that you are loved, held, supported, and guided on this journey, and that if you don't feel good, it's okay, because that's part of it. And just know, Facebook lies, because even right now, my Facebook is lying, right? I feel good today. Week and a half ago, not so much. So view your social media feeds with a little bit of a filter and have an awesome day. And if you're not having an awesome day, let's get you there, okay? So I love you guys. Thanks so much for watching this live or watching this later. Let me know what you think in the comments, or again, private messages are great. And I'm hearing that this message is complete. This series of messages is complete, and we will be back soon with a new topic and a new bundle of bonus messages. That is super cool, you guys, because I don't even know what those are going to be yet until they get delivered to me. So like, ooh, the anticipation of what our next bundle of messages is going to be. I'm hearing we're going to start with a card draw. Like we did, this series of messages came with a card draw. The next one is going to come with a universal card draw. So keep your eyes peeled for that. I don't know. It's just fun. I'm loving it. So thanks for tuning in, sharing with your friends, and commenting and all that fabulous stuff. I love you. I will definitely see you on Monday for a free live intuitive reading. Have a great day wherever and whenever you are. I love you. Namaste.